What if I told you that one of the most anticipated tech launches this year is less about innovation and more about nostalgia? Let me break it down for you. Google's new Pixel 11 isn't just another phone, it's a masterclass in marketing strategy, and it's got me thinking about what happens when companies stop trying to impress their core fans and start chasing the mainstream. Let's talk about this. Here's the thing, Google's latest Pixel 11 launch event is basically a late-night TV show. Think Jimmy Fallon, but with Trevor Noah and Stephen Curry. It's not the kind of event that makes die-hard Pixel fans sit up and take notice. In fact, by the time the stream even starts, most of the hardcore fans will already know what's coming. Why? Because in today's world, secrets don't stay secret. Specs leak faster than you can say AI assistant. And Google? Well, they've basically given up on keeping anything under wraps. Last year, they dropped the Pixel 10 design a month early. This year, they're showing just enough to tease the Pixel 11, but not enough to excite anyone who's been following the leaks. But here's where it gets interesting. While the event is all flash and no substance, the actual hardware might be the real story. Hidden in the camera bar of the Pixel 11 Pro is something that should make old-school Android users do a double take, a notification light. Yes, the same kind of LED that used to blink on your Nexus phone back in the day. It's a small detail, but it's massive in terms of what it says about Google's priorities. They're not just trying to sell a phone anymore, they're trying to win back the hearts of their original fans. Now, let's get real for a second. Notification lights haven't been relevant since the rise of always-on displays. Why have a tiny blinking light when you can see your notifications on a full screen? But here's the kicker, nothing, the up-and-coming phone brand, has turned LED lights into an art form. Their phones have these flashy, customizable light arrays that can show anything from a simple pulse to complex animations. Google's version, though, feels more subtle. It's got that Gemini AI vibe, so I'm guessing it's tied to their chatbot or maybe even personalized alerts. But here's what worries me, if they don't let users customize it by app or contact, they're just throwing a party for the nostalgia crowd while everyone else checks their screens. This whole situation makes me wonder, is Google trying to rebrand itself as the cool tech company again? Because if they're bringing back features from the past, they'd better make sure they're not just doing it for the sake of it. The Pixel 11 might have a sleek design and a decent camera, but if the notification light doesn't do anything more than blink in a few colors, it's just another gimmick. And let's be honest, we've seen that before. At the end of the day, Google's strategy is clear. They're not targeting the Pixel purists anymore, they're going after the casual user who wants a phone that looks good, works well, and maybe has a little bit of personality. But for the people who remember the Nexus era, this feels like a bittersweet victory. It's a reminder that even the biggest companies can lose their way, but sometimes, they find their way back through the smallest details. So, what do you think? Is this a smart move for Google, or are they just chasing trends? Let me know in the comments.